Man, this thing really does have a lot of torque. And now let's just, oh my gosh, okay. 38. The bike says 46. My phone says 40. Holy geez-ola. I'm trying not to cuss. Hey everyone, Monkey Wrench Mike. I'm back with another electric bike review. Yes, this time it is the Q8 Plus. It is from a company called Fengqs. It has two motors, 3,000 watts of peak power and a 38 mile per hour top speed. Yep, I am very excited about this one. So like we always do, we're going to take it out of the box, put it together, take it for a spin, and you know what happens next? We're going to grade it on fit, form, and function. Let's get started. Here she is, the Q8 Plus all together. And yes, I requested white. I love it. I think that really pops with all the black. That's nice. That is really nice. In the box, you get, this box contains your battery charger. You get a lock, which is nice. You get a tire pump. You get some random zip ties. You get a wrench. This is kind of a multi-purpose tool. A lot of this stuff was just floating around. The box actually broke. So, We'll try to keep this all together. Get the owner's manual and you get the Swiss Army knife of tools to put it together. Using this isn't fun. If you have regular tools, I would certainly use those. Here it is all together. I'm going to tell you about the problem that I had with it in just a moment. But first, like I said, this is 3,000 watts of power. You get a motor in the front, well, in the back right there, and you get a motor in the front. Get it right, Mike. That's the front of the bike. That's the back of the bike. Two motors, 3,000 watts of peak power, 38 mile per hour top speed. This is a 52 volt, 23 amp hour battery. Okay, now you can get 50 mile range with two motors. You get 100 miles if you're just using one motor. Okay, so keep that in mind. If you're going to be super speed demon, your mileage is going to go way down, okay? So you also have dual hydraulic brakes, front and back right there. You have a dual suspension. You see this right here, and you see that right there. So it is going to be super duper comfortable to ride. You get a phone holder, which is really nice. We're going to use that for our test drive, okay? You get a multi-mode tail light, and I'm going to show you that in just a moment. 380-pound max capacity. This is an all-aluminum alloy frame. This is going to take you 9 to 10 hours to charge the battery, and you get a Shimano 7-speed gear system right here. As you can see, there are turn signals, there's a horn, there's a light. This is your button to change your pedal assist mode. I do have high hopes for this. Okay, I really do. We have the battery is powered on. Let's see if we hit the on button right here. Oh, look at that. Oh, that looks good. That really does. Turn signal somewhere. Anything up front? No, look at the light though. That's really nice. So apparently, here you can see through the bubble wrap. See, there you go. Turn signal. We're going to go to the right. There it is. And it has brake lights. Tail light needs to be aimed, which is easy to do. If you have a horn, there you go. And you have pedal assist. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It tells you how many volts right here. Here's your odometer, battery. I think this is really good looking. It is now time to see what 3,000 watts of power actually feels like. Once again, this is the Fengqs Q8 Plus. I gotta tell you, I do like this, the instrument cluster right there. And as you can see, hopefully you can see if the camera isn't freaking out too much, you get a little bicycle guy right here, and you have an X in the rear tire, which means the rear motor is on. But if I come over here and hit the power button twice, it goes to a dual motor right there. So it is very easy to change from single motor to dual motor. You cannot have only the front motor pulling you. It's either the rear one or the rear and the front, okay? That's different than other bikes. Let's see what it feels like. We got a full charge on the battery. We have, this is a nice little phone holder right here as well, so I do want to see. We're going to compare the speeds and see how accurate this is. So let's just kind of take her for a spin. Well, it feels pretty powerful. I can tell you right now, the bike says we're going 24. My thing says we're going a little slower. So this is 17, 18. Now it's kind of on. Okay, let's get around here. Oh, this is one of those. Okay, well, this is different. The way this thing steers is different than other electric bikes. Let's do a quick brake check. Oh, that's fast. Pretty good brakes, okay. Man, this thing really does have a lot of torque. And this is just single mode. So, but the steering on some electric bikes, the steering can be kind of, I don't know, it's kind of wonky a little bit. It's just the angle that you'll get used to it eventually. It's the angle of the handlebars and the front wheel. It's just different. All right, so this is the part where we test the suspension. I kind of just coast down here. I let the bike and its suspension do all of the work. It feels really comfortable though, I'll tell you that. Now, this is a dual suspension, so we have the fork in the front, and then I have a shock underneath the seat right there. It's attached to the frame, so this should be really comfortable. And it actually is. This is doing a really good job, and this is a crappy road. I say this every time. This is a great test for the suspension though. Okay, I went through some water. I didn't get wet or anything because I have some nice fenders on this thing for me. But this is a bike that likes to go, I'll tell you that. Yeah, it really does. So we're in top gear. So let's go up Torque Hill. And this is just the bike doing all the work. Anything above 12 is a passing grade. We're gonna do it with just one motor, and then we'll come back and do it again with the dual motor. But look, I'm going 22. Well, 20, according to my app over here. So this is 21 and 19. So the speedometer looks like it could be about 2 miles an hour off. But this is a solid, I mean, no matter what, this is way, way above 12. Holy moly, okay. Well, that was actually pretty nice. Okay, well, I found something else. When you're steering and you're turning, I'll have to show you when I come up again. I love the suspension. I will tell you that. I like the big tires. I love the suspension. If I could raise the handlebar, I would. It feels like a lot of weight is pushing down on my hands. Okay, now let's see if I can show you what's going on right here. If I turn, well, here comes a truck. All right. She's going way too fast for this neighborhood, honey. So if I turn, I can hit, see right there, that was my foot hitting the fender. Okay, let's go into dual mode, okay? We'll go pedal assist 5. And now let's just, oh my gosh, okay. Well, hold on, Mike. Oh my goodness. 30, 31, 32, 33. Holy crap. 34, according to the bike. That could be the fastest I've come up the hill. That could be the absolute fastest speed I have come up Torque Hill ever. Wow, and you can feel the bike lift. This is a rocket here. I almost said crotch rocket. I guess I could still say that, but it's, wow. The brakes are pretty silent too, which is great. Okay. I haven't done a whole lot of pedaling. Let's do some pedaling as we come up this hill. 28, 30. Oh my gosh. This thing is crazy fast. Oh my goodness. Whew, that was unexpected, but very enjoyable. Okay, well, should I go for it? This is the part where I can test out the top speed. Sometimes I'm a little nervous about doing that. I feel pretty confident on this bike though, I do. Let's kind of hunker down here. All right, here we go. Oh my gosh, that's 35 already. 38. 38. The bike says 46. My phone says 40. That's the fastest I've been. That's the fastest I've been, I think, on an electric bike. I think so. I don't know what kind of, oh my gosh. These are super powerful motors. You cannot imagine the torque of this thing. I don't remember them providing me with a torque spec. It feels like over 100 Newton meters of torque. Some bikes, you know, are 60 or 80. Some say they're 100. This feels like it could be even more. Holy Zola. I'm trying not to cuss. Oh my gosh, let's just go down. We're gonna go down in pedal assist and we're just gonna do some pedaling. I'm gonna check out the shifter. This is a Shimano 7-speed shifter. No problem at all. It goes up and down, super nice, super quiet too. Yeah, this is a nice gear system. I tell you, in dual motor, when it lifts up, the front wheel actually lifts up. You can see the suspension kind of give in a little bit because there's so much power. Holy moly. I'm gonna get in trouble on this bike. Yeah, leave it in pedal assist 2 and it's just perfect for you. Let's go through here. I'm gonna extend my ride because this is so much fun. And you do get used to the steering on it. You really do. We're gonna go around here. It's very maneuverable too. It really is. You just gotta watch your feet on those sharp turns when you're really gonna turn left or right. You gotta kind of watch because your shoe will hit the fender. I don't care. I love the torque. It's like having a really fast car that may be kind of iffy in other aspects, and you like it for the power. I love this thing for the power. This is pedal assist 2, and it's more than adequate. Oh my gosh. Okay, let's just stop right here and I'll show you what's happening. The only thing with this, okay, now as we're turning, see how close We are right there. Yeah, and if I'm pedaling, I can hit. That's my foot hitting the actual fender, okay? Now, this, I just had it up to 40.
Yeah, you were cruising.
It was scaring me.
That's awesome.
Thank you. Yeah, so as you're turning, if it's a sharp turn, you're gonna hit your foot right there, but I don't care anymore. I mean, just the power of this thing. Yeah. Did you hear the guy right there say I was flying? I was flying. This is, oh my gosh. This could be the most powerful bike that I have ridden in a very long time. Maybe even ever. And I've ridden some that say they have, 5,000. There's that front tire again, loosening up. We're gonna max it out. Come on, baby. Here we go. Oh yeah. Oh my gosh. Woo-hoo-hoo! This says 40. My phone says 35, 42, and 36. Holy crap. Hi. Everyone's noticing I'm flying. I'm like a astronaut on this thing. Wow. You gotta be kidding me. Comfortable ride, more power than you could ever use. Great suspension, comfortable seat. Equals a really, really nice electric. I love how the front lifts up. You start to pedal and the front actually lifts up. Now turning, oh, that was a branch. It just almost got me. Yeah, you have to get used to the turning, and it's a gigantic wheel on the front. There's huge wheels. Someone's gonna spend all day on this thing, and that person would be me, just cruising through the streets. Take this on the Riverwalk, oh my gosh. My heart is still going, and I still have a full battery. Well, here we go. Here's my neighbor. Come running. Do you hear that? I love that sound. Here we go, do it again. Yeah, this is the most powerful bike I've been on. Let's go ahead and grade the Q8 Plus on fit, form, and function. Fit, how it was packaged and how it was to put together. Packaging, it was nice. I didn't have any problems at all. The paint was protected, everything was fine. Putting it together though was kind of a job. I mean, a lot was involved, and I actually contacted the company here because these were not fitting into the holes correctly. And so I said, well, can you send me another one? And they basically just said, bend it and make it work, which I did. I really had to step on it and move these things. And so I did have to scratch up the paint a little bit on this. No other bike company has told me just to kind of make it work. So I'm gonna count off a little bit for that. But we're gonna make up for it in another part of this evaluation. So fit, we're going to give it a C, okay? Because I did have to bend this, and there was a lot involved in putting this together. Form, I think this is a beautiful, beautiful electric bike, all right? It is, I gotta turn it off before it tries to take off on me. I mean, it just wants to fly. I love the color, the white, the badging, the Q8 Plus right here. You have a gigantic 52 volt, 23 amp hour battery right here. You have the shock system here, the shocks here. You have giant tires, and they are so comfortable, and they're white. This thing, the whole thing just pops. It really just fits. We're going to give it an A for form. I like the headlight right here. You have a phone holder, which is perfect, and everything just seems to work. I did, like I said, I felt like I was pushing down on the handles a lot. I wish this would have come up a little bit, but that's nothing major, okay? We're gonna give it an A for form. Function, are you kidding me? They say top speed is 38. I was going faster than that, and I'm not a slim person, all right? I'm a chunk of a dude. So, yeah, it was unbelievably powerful. I love it, I love it, I love it. You've got this great suspension in the front. You got the suspension here. This is a really, really comfortable saddle right here. And my favorite feature, like I kept saying, when I would hit the gas in dual motor mode, the front would kind of lift up a little bit. And tire would spin, it go like that, and it's just so much fun to ride. Absolutely. If there's a grade better than A+, I would give it to this thing. It more than made up for the hassle of putting it together. And you only put it together once, okay? Once it's put together, this thing is perfection. It is so fast, so powerful, so comfortable, and so good looking. I had 3 people talk to me about it as I was riding. I didn't film that part, but 3 people. And one person said, how fast were you going? Because you were flying down the hill. And I was like, heck yeah, I was flying. So absolutely, A++++++ for function. If you want to get some more information on the Q8 Plus from Fengqs, check the description box below. All right, we're going to have a link there for you. I'll see if I can get a discount code as well. Like I said, you only put it together once. Once you get past that, you're going to absolutely adore this electric bike. I couldn't even tell you. I thought I was going 50, and maybe it would do 50 if I weighed, 160 pounds. It's incredible. It is such a fast, powerful bike. I love it. I love it. I love it. So, with that being said, thanks to Fengqs for sending me this really cool electric bike, and thank you for watching. Please check it out if you're in the market for something that will make your heart beat really, really fast and put a gigantic smile on your face. This is it. 100%. This is the bike for you.